Hey guys, WALLAH here. Today I'm going to be talking about some changes Bungie should make and maybe just think about to make Trials of Osiris more enjoyable for a lot of other people, because right now Trials is something no one wants to go into, especially with all the cheating going on PC. But this does include console, not the cheating part, but just not wanting to play Trials in general, just because there's nothing to gain from it right now. The reason I say it doesn't offer too much is because it's been the same exact gear for a while now, right? Almost a year straight, and we haven't really seen anything new. I know some people say that we've seen some adept weapons now, and yeah, they are different, but they aren't. They're the exact same weapons with a tiny bit of mod boosts, or not even mod boosts, like different mods and stuff, which is nice, but no one's gonna use them over Icarus. And now we have like tiny bit like stat increases, but again, it's the same exact gun. There's virtually no difference, which kind of sucks. And I just want to talk about some changes Bungie could do to make Trials more exciting every weekend. To get that same feeling you got in Destiny 1 to get on and do Trials every weekend, even if it's only for one day, like every Friday. It's better than no one playing at all, right? If you could leave a like on the video, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And where do I even start? Alright, so first things first is the weapons I want to talk about. Trials weapons have been the exact same, and armor. And this includes armor. There is new armor coming out next season as we speak, but not talking about armor. I want to talk about weapons first. Weapons are something that have been the exact same for a while, and I did talk about it just now. And I want to see some new things, man. Besides, an SMG and a hand cannon, that's something we don't have from Trials yet. Regardless of that, obviously I'd like to see a hand cannon from Trials and an SMG from Trials. I'd also like to see like different archetypes of, let's say, a sniper rifle or like a shotgun. Maybe like a full auto shotgun. I know it just sounds stupid, but like even like a 72 RPM sniper from Trials. I know we have a sniper already, but it'll give us It would be kind of easy maybe for just reskin it a little bit and then make it a 72 RPM. Bam. You got a new weapon people can go for. Put some Trials perks on it. I don't know. Put some better, snapshot, quick draw, whatever on a 72 RPM sniper rifle. People will go for it. People will want that, Put some different archetype weapons instead of leaving us with the same exact weapons for a year straight. I know new weapons every season sounds maybe like too much. I don't know. I feel like 3 to 4 months should be enough to at least release one new weapon every season. It doesn't even have to be a whole new batch of weapons, because even I know that's kind of ridiculous. But, it's just a new weapon every season. It doesn't even have to be crazy. It could be a reskin for all I freaking care right now, man. Like, we haven't had a different gun in almost a year now, right? So for now, maybe just in my eyes, every season, maybe release a new piece of a new weapon, a new archetype weapon, whatever it may be from Trials, just so we have something to go for. Again, I know this won't last forever. Eventually, they're gonna kind of run out of archetypes to make, but for the meantime, just because it's been pretty damn bland for a year straight now. Staying on the topics of weapons, what about an exotic Trials weapon? I know we had Vigilance Wing for Trials of the 9 back in the day. But it never really felt that good. I mean, I need to take that back. Vigilance Wing is pretty good right now, to say the least, but it's like, it has an exotic perk that doesn't really work all that often, and when you're in a 1v3 situation nowadays, you're gonna lose anyways, right? So if you don't know, Vigilance Wing has a perk to where, like, all your stats and stuff increase when you're the last Guardian standing, which is okay, but at the same time, it's like, meh, like, whatever. I want a Trials maybe like an exotic quest you can go for in Trials. Maybe, like go flawless 5 times during the weekend or like something like that, It'll give you like it's like a kind of like a quest line, an exotic quest line for Trials. And I don't know what exotic weapon it could be. It could be like another pulse rifle, an auto rifle, but make it really good for Trials specifically. Something other than, you get your stats increased for when you're the last Guardian standing. Like, yeah, that's cool, but I'm going to lose it anyway. I'm going to lose the round if I'm the last Guardian standing anyways, for the most part. So, I don't know, just give it something. Give that exotic something that's really good for Trials. Maybe like, I don't know, you resurrect your teammates faster when the gun is held out or something stupid like that. I don't know. It could just be anything. Just a Trials exotic would be so awesome. I know I said they should release a weapon every season, so that goes for armor as well. Why not release an armor piece every season or something new, Give something to go for every season for Trials. Give people a reason to come back every season. Yeah, they might not play every single weekend, but at least they're coming back every, 3 months, whatever it may be. So it's just something, something they can collect. I don't know. I don't know exactly how. I don't know if people actually enjoy having new armor coming every year. I know I don't, but I would much rather have at least one new piece every season as opposed to waiting a full year for a whole set. Having a new whole set is really nice and all, but at the end of the day, not having anything new for a whole year straight it's just not optimal. As for the Trials game mode itself, I don't think I really have any complaints for it. I think the game mode suits it well for what it is. I liked it a lot more than Countdown back in the day. So I don't really have too much to say about the game mode itself. I think it's fine as is right now. And yeah, in case anyone was curious. Going back to the fact that going back to what I said before, I said I want people to feel like they did in Destiny 1, to where they would want to get on every weekend and play. So why not release like a a shader as well or something, or not even a shader. How about something like something you remember in Destiny 1 where when you would go flawless, you get something that glows over your head. I'm pretty sure that was a thing. I'm like 99% sure, unless I'm daydreaming right now or something, but from what I remember, every time you went flawless, it would actually show people that you did, so just kind of like show off, A lot of you might not care, some of you might not care, but like there are people out there that, flawless is a pretty big deal, They want to kind of show off to their clanmates, whatever it may be. So even if it is only one card that they go flawless for that weekend, it's still players playing, We need people playing. That's at the end of the day, that's what it is. That's what it comes down to, is trying to hook people on the game mode every weekend, because at the moment, that's what is saving Destiny 2 PvP is Trials of Osiris, and I feel like there's so much more to be done to help it improve and like stay alive until like the end of Destiny. The issue with Bungie right now, I feel like they kind of they did everything at the beginning, and they just let it all go. Like, okay, we did everything we could. We made a Sparrow, we made a Ghost, we made guns, we made armor. We're done. All right, that's it. Let's just leave it alone, and we'll worry about it like another time. It's just like, it's as if they've given up, man. Like, seriously, it really feels like as if they've just completely given. In my personal opinion, I think they should completely scrap the whole adept weapons, the way they work. They need to rework the adept weapons in a different way. Right now, they're completely useless, in my opinion, and just like nothing anyone should really be excited to go for. There's no like benefit from it whatsoever. The benefit is really, really small for what you have to do. You have to put yourself through hell, especially if you play on PC, if you go into Trials right now. Maybe not on console. Trials is pretty normal for everyone on console, I'm assuming, but nonetheless, it's just not worth the grind for some people. Some people do have trouble going flawless, and the reward is just, it's not worth it at the moment. There's nothing keeping them playing. Like, does it seem like Bungie put any thought whatsoever in the fucking adept stuff, man? Like, I know in Destiny 1 it changed the it changed the elemental it gave weapons the elemental damage, right? And that was a big deal back in the day to have primary elemental weapons. That was such a smart idea, man. Like, that was so cool. Because it helped you in PvE, Like, it was a PvE reward in a PvP system, and like it's a PvP and PvE game, right? Mixed. So it was such a good idea. And now with Destiny 2, it's just like, oh, let's just add a few extra, stats onto it. Bang, 3 more handling, 3 more reload. Wow, so cool. And then let's just slap some extra adept mods on it, but no one's going to use the adept mods. It's like, oh, so like what are they used for? Nothing. They're completely useless. They're hard to farm now, and they're completely useless. There's virtually no difference besides the way the gun looks. It's just like, really, man? Like, it's just, there's nothing new whatsoever. Like, we waited so long for these adept weapons for what? For absolutely nothing. I know that it's gonna be kind of like shitty if Bungie did the exact same things, the exact same thing they did with adept weapons in Destiny 1 and just brought it to D2, just because we want different ideas, right? But I literally would have much rather had primary, aka like kinetic slot weapons doing elemental damage. Like, at this point, I know it doesn't make sense for this game, but like I still would have preferred that over what we have now, because adept weapons are just absolute garbage right now. They're useless. It's just there's no reason to go for them. I think Bungie right now needs to put an incentive for people to get on as soon as Trials goes live. I know not everyone can play on Friday right away when it goes live, and it's unfortunate, right? This isn't something everyone can do, but this is just an idea, right? It doesn't have to be exactly like this, but how about maybe make something to where the people that go flawless first every weekend get something, like maybe like an emblem every weekend. There's something to go for every weekend. But again, it doesn't have to be for whoever goes first. Maybe it could be something else, like whoever gets the most flawlesses. But the only issue with whoever can get the most flawlesses is, you know, not everyone can play all weekend, right? So the most fair one I can think of is the fact that whoever goes first, because you only have to play one card to get it, right? But that does, you know, it doesn't include everybody. Some people might not be able to play right away when it comes out. But it's just one idea, right? Something like that. I know it's not an actual change to the game mode, but it might, you know, it will definitely drive some people to come play if it offers something like that. That's going to be it for the video. If you have any other ideas Bungie could implement into Trials to make it more enjoyable, not even more enjoyable, but just more something to grind for, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.